this boob right here. Portland, free mustache rides. Woo! I have to show you my t-shirt, but I think we're having like a depth perception issue because my boobs are closer to the screen than my face. So I'm looking very Dolly Parton on camera here, to myself anyway. I don't know if it looks to you like it looks to me, but that made me laugh. I don't think that's an accurate representation of who I am in person. What an interesting way to start Mega Vlog number 10! Mega Vlog number 10! Yay! If you've never met me before, if you've never seen one of my videos, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Mega Vlog number 10. I have done a vlog now at the top of every month in 2016, the year of the Queen, and it's one of my favorite things that I've been doing this year. I really, really love doing these, and so I can see myself doing this in 2017 as well. And it really started with Vlogmas. If you guys watch Vlogmas, I did a vlog for 25. I did 25 vlogs counting down to Christmas in 2015, and then decided I love vlogging, so that is why I do these vlogs. I don't think I'm doing Vlogmas this year. That was a really big commitment, and kind of all hell broke loose in my life, like right when I decided to do that. So this year, probably not. But I encourage you to do it. If you enjoyed it, give it a try. It was a really fun experiment. And I'm gonna try to keep the talking part. I said this last month, I think, too, and I did not succeed. But I'm gonna try to talk less in the beginning part of this vlog so I can show you. I took a lot of God, this is what happens when you try to look cute for YouTube. Your hair sticks in your lipstick. I took a lot of footage. So, and I got some footage from some friends for this vlog, so I'm gonna try to talk less so there can be more vloggy footage, like stuck onto the end like I usually do. What did I do in September? I don't know, it was my birthday month, so I did some awesome things. My son and I went to Portland, which is where I got this t-shirt. I got this t-shirt because I thought it was cute and kind of like a time capsule of what Portland is right now. You know, with the little hipsters with their mustache, or the big hipsters, the big burly hipsters with their mustaches, and there's bike culture everywhere. And I am a fan of Portlandia, and I do see them poking fun at the bike culture, but something about it did not register in my mind until I was actually in Portland, and I was like, oh, this is a thing. So I got the t-shirt for the mustache and the bikes, and it's very hilly, like around Portland, so I thought it was appropriate. And then someone commented on Twitter, I posted a picture of the t-shirt, something about mustache rides, and I was like, oh my god, I've been walking around in this t-shirt with this like built-in sexual innuendo, and I did not even know it. So that just went like right over my head, and I keep leaning, so let me show you that too. This, and I grab her, ooh, I did it. This is Mary. Eric Silvermoon got me some Mary things for my birthday, like a whole like Mary collection. There is the Little Book of Mary. And what I loved about this is right when I opened it up, because you've probably heard me say many times, I'm not a very goddessy witch, but I love Eric, and so I decided to take this as a sign, like, okay, well, maybe I need to be a goddessy witch. I don't know. So I set it all up on my altar, and then the first time I lit the candle that came with the whole setup, I just sort of was like, hey, Mary, if you've got a message for me, I'm totally down. Like, show me what you got. Like, what are you all about? And I opened up this little book just randomly, and I guess it wasn't so randomly because there was a bookmark in place, but it was to the Queen of Angels page. And if you've been paying attention to me at all, you know that 2016 is the year of the Queen, and that all things Queen are grabbing my attention right now. So I was like, ah, well played, Mary. Well played. I texted Eric and I was like, did you do that on purpose? And he said no. So it was just a happy synchronicity. And I'm just bing-bonging all over the place. I guess I should tell you, too, that on my birthday, Dawn Champagne of the Goddess Diaries, she flew out from Idaho, and Dawn and her fiance Barry and my friend Amber, who is super witchy, you might know her as Singular Sister on Instagram, and Eric Silvermoon and his fiance, we all went to a place called Hamburger Mary's in West Hollywood to eat dinner and watch a drag queen show. The Dumbbells drag queen show. It was crazy fun. I did not drink one drop of alcohol, and I woke up the next morning feeling like I had a hangover, and I think it was just from like so much screaming and yelling and laughing, so much laughing. Some of the drag queens were just crazy gorgeous. They looked like unreal. I mean, they looked like Barbie dolls, kind of. It was really, they were very cool looking, but then the music that they played, it was like MILF Money, that song, like I work out to this song and I screamed when it came on. Fergie has this song MILF Money, and I like to work out to music like that. I'm definitely a rock and roll girl, but when it comes to working out, I generally listen to like really hyped up pop music. So when this song came on and the next drag queen was coming out, I screamed like, oh my god, that's my song! And Eric was like, really? This is your song? But yeah, dude, I've like done tons of squats to that song and jumping jacks. So it was just tons and tons and tons of fun. I had so much fun taking Dawn around Silver Lake and showing her my favorite witchy shops. And it was just a nice going to Portland with my son. If you follow me on Patreon, I talked about like the whole challenge of that. That was a big personal challenge for me. It was the first time I've ever flown or stayed in... I've stayed in Big Sur with my son for the first time, just the two of us last year, but this was the first like big traveling, get on an airplane, have a layover, stay in a hotel, use public transportation in a city you've never been to, that kind of vacation with my son. And it was very, very challenging. It was awesome, an amazing, amazing time, but it was also very taxing for me, just being responsible in a strange place, doing things I had never done before with a grown special needs adult. I felt kind of vulnerable, and also like I didn't know what I was doing. So that was challenging. And then the whole Hamburger Mary's drag queen thing was just pure like, like so much fun. I will tell you the most fun thing in Portland, I was on the phone with my dad and we were in the park. Our hotel was right on the waterfront, so we would walk on the waterfront, Tanner and I was just checking in with my dad and we were talking, and I was like, Dad, there's all these like stoners around us. And I was like, I guess this is Portland. And my dad's like, I don't know, I guess it is. Maybe that's Portland. I was like, all right. So I get off the phone with him and I hear like some punk rock music playing in the distance, and Tanner wants to go toward the music where there are more of these like stoner street kids. I don't know what to call them. They were young. They were like teenage to mid-20s, but they were everywhere seemingly. Well, come to find out, like I walked with Tanner toward the music, and we had walked into CannaCon, a cannabis convention, and hemp stock. So everything, like all the booths, it was like this market with bongs. Thankfully, Tanner does not know what a bong is, so it just looked like lovely glassware to him. But it was like cannabis-infused baked goods, and there was a stage for hemp stock with people preaching about why we need to vote for this politician to support legalizing weed and why weed is good, just all this stuff. But the best part, so that made me laugh that we just like walked into this scene kind of, but we walked in there because Tanner wanted to hear this punk rock band, and they were really, really good. It was a musical punk rock band. Like, they actually were musicians. They weren't just standing up there doing like power chords and screaming and yelling. and Tanner got like right in the middle of the crowd, and he can keep time twice at the same time. So he's doing this thing where he's like, sorry, the light is gonna, whoops, I'm bumping my light. The light's gonna change because when I get closer to you, see, it adjusts, and then when I back out, it goes dark. So I can never get my lighting right because I move around a lot. But he was keeping the beat like this. So he's like rocking back and forth, and this is like a normal Tanner move, and he's doing this, and he's like so like, like crazy man, happy. And then he's playing exactly on time with the drummer, this like doing these really fast drums. He's doing air drums and he's keeping the beat. And he, like, people are watching us because who does that? I mean, I've never seen anyone do that, including my son. And then they moved on to this guitar part, and he's doing like air guitar, and I just was standing there laughing so hard, like just dying, because people are looking at us. I'm laughing. My son is like doing this full on air drum, air guitar performance all by himself, perfect happiness. And then kind of when it was over, I was like, oh my God, I should videotape this. So I have like 1 second of him, just kind of the afterglow of him smiling. But God, it was funny. That was definitely the highlight of the trip, and I learned something new about my kid, you know? I learned a lot about myself in September too, working with Saturn. That was really heavy. That was the biggest shift I experienced working with the Psycho-Spiritual Wheel of the Year, the program I have. Those modules I created in 2013, and I do the modules every year, but I did them this year, and this was the first time I did the autumn equinox module with this level of like commitment and like, I'm gonna see how far I can take this, and it kicked my ass. I learned so much. I grew up so much. I changed so much. It was a very, very, very challenging month working with Saturn, and then working with the reward board, which is the Crafty Witch project for that module. So by the time the end of the month rolled around, and it was my birthday, and I take the last week off of every month now for my business, I just take that week off for myself. I needed it. I like so needed it. And then what else do I want to talk about? I feel like I want to do this quickly, and I'm just rambling. I could tell you so many more fun stories because so many things have happened since I talked to you last. Oh, I know what I want to mention that's totally off topic, but I'm loving this election right now. I'm having a lot of fun following everything, and I don't really love Facebook for my personal use. I use it for you all. I use it for my business, and I use it to like post inspiring things to keep everybody like in the flow of keeping their lives magical and staying on point with, you know, creating the kick-ass life of your dreams. I like it for that, but I don't really use, on the personal end, I don't really use my Facebook feed. I'm more of a Twitter person. I love Twitter. So this is my official invitation to join me on Twitter, because I think Twitter is just the best. I love it so much. I love Instagram. I haven't been on there very much, but Twitter I like for news and pop culture and things like that, because it's super duper duper customizable. So you can make these lists on Twitter. I probably have, I don't know, close to 20 lists now. But you can have a list for, I have a list for money, like money people whose advice I like, and just to keep tabs on what's going on in that world. I have a list called entertainment, and it's just the entertainment news outlets that I personally am interested in. So you can have a list for everything. I have a list called witches. I have a list called biz witches. And what it allows you to do is just to really curate your feed so you don't get sucked into anybody else's bullshit. You can still follow all your friends, and that will be on your main feed. But if you don't want to see all of that one day, if you just want to see the news, or you just want to see fashion, or you just want to see your favorite sports teams, you can have a list for each of that. So it's kind of like changing the channel on your TV, but in a very edited, personalized way. So I'm such a fan. God, I'm such a fan. And I like, as a writer, just myself personally, what really shaped me was Charles Bukowski and Ernest Hemingway. Ernest Hemingway always talked about an economy of words. And then Charles Bukowski, his poetry really embodied that for me. Like, yes, Hemingway wrote like that, but Bukowski was writing poetry, so it really got to use that economy of words in a really powerful way. And Twitter forces an economy of words on you because you're only allowed 140 characters, so it's really interesting to see how people use that and the statements that they make, and it really lends itself well to being like, I don't know, just making some random statement about what you're doing in your life. It lends itself very well to humor, and then you don't get sucked into like some huge monologue or a lot of melodrama. I guess you could get sucked into the melodrama. I'm not prone to that anyway, just saying. So, oh, and these are from my friend Amber. Aren't they cute? They're citrine, which is supposed to be good for abundance. They're my abundance earrings. So yeah, I had an awesome birthday. I had an awesome September. The theme I'm supposed to mention at the top of these mega vlogs, and I haven't. The theme for October is real magic. Magic with a K, and I've already done one entry on that. I already did an episode of Hippie Witch, my podcast, so you can go back and listen to that if you want to. You see my light turn on like that? Talk about magic. I have not mastered lighting yet, and I've been making videos for years. Good Lord. Anyway, I hope that you have an amazing October. Samhain is on the horizon. And, oh, I'm going to do a Facebook thing. Stay tuned for that if you're following. Speaking of Facebook, I'm going to offer you all an awesome discount, but it's only going to be for 48 hours. On the winter transition module, which is really Samhain, Halloween, that module for the Psycho Spiritual Wheel of the Year, because I noticed that when I did it last month that a lot of you took advantage of that, and so I wanted to offer that to you again, but just for like a little window of time. So any day now, stay tuned, and until we meet again, much love to you. Peace. We are having 3 birthday parties, so if you follow the balloons, you will see Happy Birthday Joanna. Orange and yellow, we have Happy Birthday Tanner. Blue and blue, we have Happy Birthday Jesse. How cute is my family? They're so cute. Happy birthday, dear Tanner Golf Ball. Happy birthday to you. Here we go, the big show. Happy birthday to you. Wait, who's gonna make noise? This one. Oh, wait, it's playing. That's it. It's supposed to go around.
Okay, well.
I can hear it.
It opened up and the candles came on, so. Probably good. Maybe
What a rip. Happy birthday, dear Joanna. Happy birthday to you.
We are here at the Hotel Rose. We got a nice little television. We got this guy waiting for us, welcoming us here. Let's check out our view, shall we? Let's see what kind of view we have. Oh, we have a view of a dazzling parking lot. Some skyscrapers in the background. I'm like, why are we surrounded by groups of people smoking pot, definitely high, like what is going on? And I just realized we accidentally walked into CannaCon, where the cannabis industry does business.
About a man they call the Iron Lung.
A hippie with lungs so goddamn powerful.
Tanner's rock and roll. Nice. Hemp
We are
stock.
also the group that
Hemp
was
stock.
implemental
Here we
in
go.
getting the fees.
You like? Wow. Tanner, what do you think? It's awesome. Day number 2 in Portland. Yay! Off for another adventure, are we? So we have wrecked another meal at Petunia's. We're stuffed. This was biscuits and gravy, and that was waffles. And I know we could eat anywhere in Portland, and that this place is known for its restaurants, but because we eat a special diet, getting to go to a place that we know everything is gluten-free and vegan, meaning no dairy for us, and it looks like this. Well, this was filled with cakes this morning, but the cakes are going fast. Look at that. Pies, cupcakes. We can eat anything we want here. So we came back. We got donuts yesterday. Look at the donuts. Oh my God. Cheers! What do you think?
It's fabulous.
It's fabulous. And it looks like we found one of the things Portland is famous for. There are food trucks. Look how many food trucks there are. Food trucks, food trucks. Tanner got a jalapeno smoothie. Oh my God, what's it like? Is it good?
That's hot.
It's hot. And here we are trying to figure out public transportation and failing. But there's some cool bridges. We got some smoothies and we're just gonna wait. Major bike culture here. If you don't watch Portlandia, and if you do watch Portlandia, it's a real thing, people. Lots and lots and lots and lots of bicycles. We are now officially tourists. We just shopped at the Made in Oregon store and got ourselves some souvenirs. There it is, Yahweh, Chinook, for there it is. Check this out. Let's show them how big this is. DeVoe, wow. Wow, look at that sculpture. Whoa. That's cool. Fall is here, autumn leaves. Oh, it's so exciting. Cultured caveman. This is awesome because everything is paleo. We're at a food truck. We got chili for the kid, collard greens, got some kombucha, and we're chilling on the waterfront. People and dog watching.
I live in a nameless town. No need to wander around. I live in a nameless town. In a blackout.
I have my hello, I'm a tourist t-shirt on, and we are trying to figure out the streetcar situation. We tried to ride a streetcar twice yesterday and got lost both times. Maybe the third time will be the charm. I just don't know. Jeez, learning new things. Learning new things at 42, almost 43. It happens, people, it really happens. So I talk about like failing your way to success and learning. Oh my God, the learning curve here. Epic fail again on attempt 3. This is attempt 4. We did get to, here, let me show you. That building right there houses Portlandia, a big bronze goddess statue. And I did get to take a picture of it. Maybe I'll stick it in here if I remember. And that's Tanner talking to his grandma who is in Greece. Dude, we did it! We successfully rode the Orange Line. Here is another little row of food trucks. What are we doing?
It's going super high up and look at the moon.
Look at the moon? You think the moon is out yet?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you say we're gonna be weird?
Yeah.
We're gonna be weird? Pie. This is why we ventured over the bridge to the east side.
Said you wouldn't be home late tonight.
My car died! My car died right when I'm supposed to be hanging out with Dawn in Silver Lake, so she is having to come get me at my house in her rental car when I'm supposed to be playing tour guide. It's so goofy, oh my god. Yay! Would you like a ride? Only if you're from Idaho. We are in the Crystal Matrix with one Dawn Champagne of the Goddess Diaries. Yay! Lots of goddess stuff in here.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Water's life. I think Dawn likes the Crystal Matrix.
I do.
This is my favorite girl right here. Because she's made out of lapis. And she's got snakes in her hair. There is selfie stick sculpture face lady on our way to home. Hi! Your intuition led you here, Dawn. Hi, Suzanne, Miss Intuition, if you're watching. Oh, yes, hi, Suzanne. Dawn is finding things she needs. A giant egg, troll babies, and a witchy outfit for daily, everyday witching about town. Happy birthday, Joe! Hi, Eric!
Oh, don't hide, beach witchers. This is the one with like all the glitter combined. The bitch behind the pole with her. Why does she wear the most glittery thing? Like she's more sparkly than all the drag queens. You're gonna stand behind the pole. What's your name, baby?
Joanna.
Joanna. That's your birthday, right? Yeah.
43.
Bitch, I didn't even ask. She just said it. Oh, there's dicks on her head too. I was not. Everyone exit down the stairs so nobody falls their face down.
You gotta stay close.
All right, stay close. No, don't sit down. No, sit My glitter gold star. Oh, she is. Oh, she's like. Get up for glitter gold star. Bam. Judging the competition. She was working it for me. You see how she was so shy in the beginning? And hit the sparkle queen over here in the corner. Okay, your friends are loud. Cool. Ready for Marceau? We're gonna keep this going. Come on, you got it.